Okay, y'all. I got another one today. This is a One Piece fight. Father versus son. If you don't know, SBS states, Frankie and Queen are related by blood, you know. And you can kind of tell that they're related, but you know who's the better guy out of the two. When it comes to just being a people person and all that, it's Frankie. But we ain't doing that. We're doing a fight. Father son fight. Who's gonna win? They're gonna be fighting at Egghead. I wanted to make that the arena that they're fighting in for this one. So when it comes to strength, the raw strength, Queen actually has that. You could think that devil fruit. I wouldn't say his technology makes him stronger than Frankie necessarily, but that devil fruit makes it that way, because he's now a Bronchiosaurus, and right, and we know that if they were alive today, come on, man, we that shit's strong as fuck, right? Speed, we got Frankie with the speed. I'm looking at Queen and I'm saying his big ass self. I don't think so. I think it's close with the speed, maybe, man, but I don't think Queen got the speed on Frankie. Frankie's definitely quicker, you know. Durability wise, it goes to Queen, as he would be hard to damage for Frankie to damage him. Frankie has no hockey, so he has to rely on an attack that has a lot of AP. The Frankie Radical Beam, see, that's the thing. He if hmm, Frankie's durability, right? He gets hit by Queen when he's using armament hockey. That's doing damage. He might even break his arm. You know, but Queen, the other way around, Queen definitely got the durability. He can take anything that Frankie can throw at him and basically not be, affected too much. Endurance goes to Queen as well. Frankie can be in a long fight with somebody who's around the same strength, like Senior Pink. Senior Pink was still stronger, but not like Queen. Like Queen, I'll tell you the results after this. Intelligence goes to Frankie. Now you might think that Queen's smarter, but I don't think so. I think it's more so he's smart enough, but not smarter than Frankie, and it's really he has more experience than Frankie. Because if you think about it, he's been with Kaido's crew, right? So he's in a part of one of those big ass crews, and this crew's been around for a long time. Frankie's only been a pirate for 2 years, you know, and some of that time he wasn't even pirating, So it's not that Frankie's dumb. Frankie's actually more intelligent, but experience goes to Queen, and that helps out, in a fight, right? When you've fought all kinds of foes, then you can just recall that and be like, yeah, this is similar to that situation. Um, close skills go to Queen. Frankie has decent mitts, but Queen, the damage is there with those mitts too. Range skills go to Queen as well. He can also shoot lasers out of his mouth, right? Recoup goes to Queen. Both aren't known for healing, but we give it to Queen here. Hacks, that goes to Queen. He has Devil Fruit and he has Hockey Mastery of Armament Hockey and maybe some Observation Hockey, but we know he has our Armament Hockey. Environment goes to Frankie. Since they're fighting on Egghead Island, it goes to Frankie. Even with all that, though, I got Frankie. I'm sorry, Frankie, but you lose this fight. And I wanted him to win, but it's like there's no he don't have the hockey enough, and hockey does matter. See, if Frankie had hockey, it would be a closer fight. But Queen wins this mid difficulty. He wins this fight mid difficulty. Be cool, call in the corner, and let me know what you think about that in the comments below, y'all.